We have Anthony is on the right.
Okay.
And Kevin's on the left.
Okay.
That is on the left, Sniper Joe. And he's got 19 life. And on the right is Felicia, who's got 20.
Okay.
And the symbols are going to be order versus... I'm not sure. Order versus air.
Order, left, air, right.
And are we good?
Yes, we're good, and the mic's on.
It's live? All right. Welcome back. We are just starting round 2 of the Edmonton PTC. We have Kevin on the left playing Sniper Joe against Anthony on the right playing Air Felicia. And it looks like we've just got we've just had a Dragons. We're on the second turn here. We've had the Dragon of Kaukigan dropped into the card pool as a foundation before a Gyro Crush, I believe. And so Kevin is going to enhance with Sniper Joe, which is going to make it ludicrously easy to block this attack. And he is going to respond with Stop to commit Felicia and take 2 damage, I believe. Sniper Joe, of course, going to ready on the damage trigger.
Who just took 2 damage?
Kevin.
Can't see
And we're just going to see a couple of foundations build, I believe, and then probably pass. Very difficult for Felicia to punch through without while being committed. She's going to generate the 1 momentum from the half block, though. Kevin drawing up here. I see he's pocketed another stop. Obviously going to be very relevant if Anthony opts to attack next turn. Just weighing some options here. It looks like he has 3 attacks in his hand. Possibly more. So if any of you haven't played against Sniper Joe before, Sniper Joe increases the block modifiers of all cards by 2. So coupled with stun attacks, he can commit down your board very efficiently and make it very difficult to mitigate damage against him. It looks like he's going to opt to just build some foundations and pass, playing a more defensive game here. Very difficult to tell exactly how much defensive capability Felicia has early on, whether or not he's opted to build more aggressively or more defensive. Kevin, of course, not having possibly all the tools he needs to deal with air defensives yet. And not being able to deal properly could lead him to being in a worse spot than if he just not attacked. So Anthony's going to open up here with a Delta Kick, which is going to give him the ability to get the second momentum for the Felicia Enhance. And he's going to decide to ever hopeful one of the what lies aheads. Probably pretty fine by Kevin, as he already has 3 down. it looks like Anthony has at least at least another kick that he can follow up with, possibly two. That looks like a dancing flash. So he can play this turn very aggressively if he opts to. Getting the +2 to his control checks on Felicia on the damage triggers is going to that's going to dictate how Kevin has to play around this. So he's going to block the first one with the Leaf Shield and just take no damage entirely, and see if the Felicia deck can pass some more hard pass some more checks without using her own check boost. So it looks like Anthony's just going to build now. So he will get even despite the Delta Kick not dealing any damage, he's going to get it to momentum, which is going to give him 3. That will power the Dancing Flash very effectively on his next turn. So Kevin drawing a Dust Crusher and I believe an Admonition. So it looks like he has 3 attacks in hand. Oh, we're just fixing the life totals here. So he's going to open with the Dust Crusher. And he's going to enhance on what lies ahead so that it deals 1 damage, regardless of whether or not it is full blocked. 17.
Their counter says 15. 15 6.
Okay, never mind. My bad.
No worries. It's hard to see it last round.
So he has gotten the 1 momentum from the Dust Crusher. He's just going to build out and pass. It looks like. And hang on to the Sniper Joe. I'm just taking a look at our blocks. So he's going to build very aggressively here. Having the 1 momentum in an order deck is very big. With the ability to build an order deck around having second chance, a lot of the times you can guarantee that you'll get the 1 momentum. So a lot of order decks, especially the ones that come out of Calgary, are usually designed around the 1 momentum being available. He has a very large number of tools to tap down Anthony's resources here. He's outbuilding him quite significantly. So Anthony is either going to have to look to either catch up or just end the game, I think, relatively quickly. The longer he waits without catching up on build, the harder it's going to be to actually punch through. Gonna have, I believe that's a Dancing Flash. It's hard to tell with the foil.
I think you're right. Looks like it.
So regardless, he is going to get the +1/+1 off bridging. He's going to use both. They will of course ready on any kind. Yeah, he's going to return the push the limit to his hand, which is going to ready the bridgings. We're going to see multiple here. And now he's gonna yeah, that is a Dancing Flash. He is going to start using the Dancing Flash enhance to pick up some of Kevin's foundations. That is going to be a 10 mid for 7, I believe. So Kevin is going to block on the stop, which is he's going to commit Felicia down. That should end most of the aggression for this turn. Still going to see the what lies ahead pitched back to his hand. And he will bridge it, so it's going to be 7 mid 7. The multiple copy being a punch attack. And he may just opt to take the 5 here. He is going to take the 5 and drop to 10.
Wait, there aren't any drinks in here, right?
No, not the one that's. So I see a lot of foundations in Anthony's hand, so he's probably just going to have to build out here and pass. He's going to get the flip off of push the limit. Oh, maybe not. He's going to have to pass. No, he's not going to opt past that. Let's see, I believe 3 attacks in Kevin's hand at least here, so he's in a very good spot to punish right now. Just going to take a quick look at Anthony's discard pile. All the good air cards that everyone loves playing against are in there. Anthony taking his own peek at Kevin's discard pile here. So that'll be a Call the Storm, which is gonna pass. So Call the Storm is going. It has a you commit your character to increase the stun rating on it. Normally that's used as a late game option in most of the characters that can play that. But with Sniper Joe, where Sniper Joe readies himself whenever he takes damage, he can very freely just commit Sniper Joe to increase the stun rating on that without a whole lot of, like, the cost is significantly reduced. But it looks like he's okay with just getting the stun too. And he's gonna play Super Fighting Robots here. And so Anthony's gonna use Bounce and Roll, which is gonna ready all of his bridgings. That's gonna give him significantly more checking power on defense here. But Kevin's just gonna throw his Artifice Avarice behind this, and probably just make this not very blockable to begin with. And Anthony is just going to take this. So now Kevin has the option here. He can use Land of the Mackay to commit down the bridgings again. He is going to do that. And that will give him the resource advantage while he's attacking. He might be looking to just close out the game here. He's only got to count to 10. Now, if he checks poorly here, this could just as easily mean that Kevin's going to be in a very rough spot on a bad check. A lot of very high difficulty cards. You see a Swordbreaker in there. And he is just going to build. It looks like he's reassessed his board state here. He's be a very risky play to just go for the attack here. And taking the momentum off Call the Storm. He looks like he feels pretty safe with the stop in his hand. Anthony opting to review the Artifice Avarice here, so he's probably just looking to find attacks and maybe turn the game in his favor. But it looks like he didn't really get a whole lot. I think I see double Hienshi Bukyaku. Not really going to get him there, I think. Especially not with Sniper Joe being ready. So the vitalities are 10 to 10 right now. He's going to go for the Henshipu. He does get the draw trigger off Avarice. Not bad. I did not catch what the draw was. So he's going to get the 3 speed off Felicia. And it looks like Kevin's used Sniper Joe here. He's gonna use all 3 of the bridgings. Oh, he might have lethal on board here if Kevin blocks oddly. He's gonna bounce and roll. He's gonna pick up the Dragon of Kyokugen, which is gonna ready all of his bridgings. We are going to see... Oh. That is a 2 on the block. That's unfortunate. He's going to have to just take the 7. So he's going to go to 3 and ready Sniper Joe. So Anthony's going to take the Dragon. He might go for the attack here, though. He still has the option. He hasn't increased his progressive past the first attack. He's got something, a Continental Divide, I believe. And so he's got a 7-speed punch here. He's gonna go to 10 speed, and I believe 7 damage. Kevin does have to block this, or he has to full block this, or he's dead. I believe he has the low block here. That's still a very difficult check to pass. And yeah, it looks like we're just going to go to game 2 here. Kevin not going to attempt the block. So that puts Anthony up 1 game over Kevin. And it looks like Kevin's got some interesting character sideboard options here for various matchups. He may opt to try a different character in this. It looks like he may go for Eligor. He's looking at his the rest of his side cards. Possibly looking at taking those showdowns. Oh, no, he is going to stick with Joe, I think. I don't believe that's a bad call here. Joe probably gives him the best blocking power out of any of those characters. Anthony looks like he's pulling out his dodges here, and his he's got the Zoe Foundation that seals attacks, which I don't believe is very live in this matchup.
It's only got 3 viewers in chat now. If you want to like turn on the Twitch chat there.
And so welcome to all you guys who've tuned in here to the Edmonton PTC. We're just beginning game 2 of round 2. Still pretty early on in the day. The plan here is that we're going to just be grabbing not necessarily Not necessarily at top tables, especially at the start of the day. We've just been grabbing some, basically some matches that's going to showcase Edmonton and Calgary players, and then we'll start grabbing from top tables as the day goes on. We're just getting ready to start. Thank you. I can see Twitch chat. Thank you for posting that. And so we're just getting started on game 2 here. We finished sideboarding. It wasn't. I don't think it was so much. It doesn't look like it was so much grabbing some hate cards for each other as much as just trying to pull out some dead cards and replace them with ones that might be more live. Hey, what's up? So Kevin's going to opt to go first. He is going to mulligan. That looked like a lot of attacks. A lot of 2 checks, though. So he might be in a position to build a little more risky. So we're going to see a build chain on 2 still, and then Avarice on 5, which is going to fail. I'm going to see Anthony's going to review an Avarice here.
Were you actually playing?
Anthony opting to... He's going to build on the 3 here with his character up. Oh, he's going to go for the 4. Sorry? Oh, no, he's just checked it. So at three foundations apiece here, it's still it's very difficult for either of them to block each other. With Felicia's speed pump and Joe's block mods, it becomes very chorish to try and block each other. So yeah, Kevin is going to go for some aggression here. He's gonna use Avarice to throw 2 speed on that. That's a spell breaker. And we're gonna see a block attempt from Anthony. That I believe that's gonna be on a very high difficulty. Yeah, he's going to fail that block and just take 5. Or 4 rather. And then some build. Not gonna press too hard here. We have the flail. The flail and shield is gonna fail. So Kevin's probably in a pretty good place here to block at least 1 attack. I think Anthony's just got Navaz. Oh no, he's got a Dancing Flash too. He's going to opt to just build though. Could potentially look at making a reversal play here. He's gonna hang on. It looks like he might drop the. He's gonna drop the Agile. So he does have sufficient resources to try to block an attack here. Kevin not really getting much in the way of aggression. He's got the Call to Storm, but nothing to really follow it up with. But he did get the stop. So that is for Chivalry and Honor, probably cited in mostly for the Navaz. So Clash of the Colossals is also going to be really big in this matchup. That's going to, if Sniper Joe is committed, he can use Clash of the Colossals to just dump both players' momentum entirely. Anthony's going to be much more reliant on momentum in this matchup. I think Kevin can probably honestly live without the 1 momentum. So we're going to see Cat Spike out of Anthony. And it immediately enhances on Sniper Joe for the -5 to his block modifier. He's going to be looking to block this. I believe he has a showdown in hand to block this with, so he could use this to just open up Anthony and maybe make retaliation. So he's going to block showdown, and I believe that's a pass. It's really hard to do this math on the fly without without counting. So he's going to tap down the 2 Ophidiphobias. That is going to force Anthony to try to hold the correct block zones if he doesn't want to take any damage here.
What's the attack?
That was the attack was Cat Spike. So he was looking to drop a foundation with the Cat Spike enhance, but could not because of the full block. And we're going to pass there. I see a Dust Crusher and a Call the Storm in Kevin's hand. I don't know if that's enough resources to really stop him if he decides to go aggressive. He has a lot of cards he can use to pass these checks. So Anthony has 6 cards up plus his character. And Kevin just going to opt to build here. Possibly really just wanting to use, he possibly just wanted to get the double What Lies Ahead. That would allow him to, if he's going to play the Swordbreaker, double What Lies Ahead is going to guarantee that he hits the multiple enhance on it. I see Anthony has a lot of attacks in his hand right now. He's gonna go for a Gyro Crush here. So he's gonna draw a card, and that's gonna the card draw is gonna give it +1 damage. Hey Doug, I missed you too. I'm glad Phoenix is good though. So we're gonna see he's gonna throw bridging. Anthony's gonna throw bridging on the Gyro Crush here. I believe puts it to 3 low 6. You need the other Gyro Crush. There should be 2 of them. Yeah. Or oh, I guess that's not it. Gyro Blade. Maybe? It's really I'm not too familiar with the Gyroman attacks. It's hard to tell. I believe for players there is there's 21 players. Yeah. Is that Gyro Crush too? Okay, thank you. So it's a place pass to Kevin. He's tapping down the Ophidiphobias. He's gonna open with Call the Storm here. Yeah, I figured it was the cantrip one. It's not too bad. It's got pretty good synergy with bridging too. I don't know if he can draw any other cards with it. So he's Kevin's gonna use Avarice to throw, or no, he's okay. He's gonna use Super Fighting Robot. That's gonna add 1 speed and 1 damage to the Call of Storm. And it looks like he's just gonna roll his way through those until he gets it to a number he's happy with. And it looks like Anthony just took that one, and he wasn't gonna try to block it any too crazy. Looks like he's doing some math here. That strength of numbers is going to be worth a lot of damage if he plays it before What Lies Ahead. Okay, so he is going to respond strength and numbers on the Dust Crusher, and that's going to give him, I believe, 4 damage. And then Anthony's going to take +2 on his check to block. But it looks like Kevin's going to be looking to throw some speed on this, so it is not blockable. Oh, Anthony's going to use the bounce and roll here. I believe he has 1 bridging down. So that will give him 2 foundations to block with. So I believe that is a 4 or 5 high for 10. So this is lethal. He has to block this. And he's gonna start using What Lies Ahead here to throw some foundations on top of their respective decks. That might be game unless Anthony has an answer in his hand to Swordbreaker. He's definitely prepared to pass the Swordbreaker, so he's going to pass that on the 8. And then he's just going to make Anthony mill those 2 foundations. That's going to give his Swordbreaker multiple 1. Anthony's going to have to block 2 of the... that might not be lethal, actually. Oh, he does have to answer. Yeah, he is going to have to answer one of them. And they're okay. Looks like they're just going to pick it up. That was lethal. I'm not gonna lie, I really hate doing Sniper Joe math, like, in my head, and it doesn't get any better when you're watching the game. So if you're just tuning into the stream now, we're just headed into Game 3. This is round 2 of the Edmonton PTC. We have Kevin playing Sniper Joe against Anthony playing Felicia. Order and Air, respectively. And Kevin has opted to side Eligor here. That's an interesting pick. Yeah. No, other one. E-L-I-G-O-R.
L-I-G-O. Okay, and what's the type on it?
Stain.
Sorry?
It's the same. It's,
When people play multiple characters, do they usually stay within the same type?
yes. It's very... so, Kevin's side into Elgor here is going to... it should basically let him punish pokes a lot harder. He can choose to half block and just get a lot of damage. Like he can get a lot of damage with Elgor's enhance. Actually, Desmu's not playing Snake Man. He's playing Dimitri. So the side into Elgor is actually going to change the values of a lot of cards from the previous 2 games. Obviously, Aaron's for Grandma not going to be quite so strong when it's only going to reduce an attack to like 9 or 10 damage as opposed to 7. That was actually it was Cam playing Snake Man last round. Yeah, I think the Elgor side is really risky here. I don't know if I would want to be a 6-hand size going second against Felicia. Yeah, I know, right? Who would want to hear Devin commentating? That sounds awful. So we're gonna see he's gonna get the cat spike. He's gonna get the cat spike poke down, and it looks like Kevin just took it. So that's gonna drop the Ever Hopeful for free. I believe the Ever Hopeful was supposed to drop here, but all the same. Kleptomaniac's actually going to be really alive in this matchup as well. If Elgor, if he ends up sitting on a momentum, it's going to be really difficult to keep it, and he might be better off just not generating it at all. Giving Felicia excess momentum is very dangerous, especially when he's already seen all those dancing flashes. Oh, was that a Delta kick? Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's alright. Apparently you can still make play errors when you're not actually playing. So he's going to drop for Chivalry and an Honor here. Which is going to be that's going to prevent Anthony from increasing damage on one of his attacks. He's gonna opt to not pass the What Lies Ahead. He's going to take the momentum. So this is gonna give Anthony the chance. He's going to generate the momentum with Strength of Tail. He can also choose to use the Kleptomaniac for more momentum. It looks like he got some attacks there. I don't have the deck list. I do get to take a peek at what they're playing. I can usually tell what most of the cards are by looking at them, but sometimes the lighting or the foiling kind of gets in the makes it difficult to tell what some cards are. That is definitely going to be Cat Spike. he's going to throw the 3-speed from Felicia on that. That is definitely a cat spike, yes. So so now that Kevin has used the Eligor Enhance, so if Kevin takes damage from this, his first attack next turn is going to get an extra 2 speed and damage. So seeing that, Anthony's decided to use Dragon of Kyokugen to punish him and deal more damage. And it looks like he's still going to take the hit. And that's going to be a Dancing Flash. And he's got a lot of momentum to power that Dancing Flash. Yeah, the life totals are off as well. Okay. So he's going to multiple that out. And Kevin's still just enhancing with Eligor. It's really hard to tell whether he's planning to actually block the attacks or if he's just using it to try and bait Anthony into using more of his resources to punish. I'm not sure if they have the other matches posted, but I can find out for you. It'd be pretty easy to like Seb's probably got them posted up somewhere. Seb's organizing everything.
This is not on Challenge or anything like that.
Hmm?
This isn't on Challenge or any website like that. The bracket.
I don't think so. So Kevin's dropped to 5 here, and he might be in trouble. That's another Dancing Flash. That might be game. Yeah, that is game. And so Anthony takes this match 2-1. Obviously, Kevin just had, it looks like he just had really poor blocks to try and defend himself with.